Welcome to Town Board meeting, March 19, 2020. Please rise and salute the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Emergency exits are to my right behind the town clerk and also the door you came in. Roll, please.
Councilman Gutierrez.
Here.
Councilwoman Doyle.
Here.
Supervisor Perotti.
Here.
And let the record reflect that councilpersons Morris and Samoji are absent this evening.
Okay, due to the national and Dutchess County state of emergency and county executive's directive, the public hearing for the Altice franchise renewal agreement on March 19, 2020 has been canceled and will be republished and re-advertised once approval has been given for public hearings. Supervisor's report. Wassaic Trail to the Train update. Progress meeting was held by conference call on March 18, 2020 with Colarusso Contractors, Town of Amenia Project Manager, WSP Resident Engineer, WSP Project Manager, and Supervisor. Work performed in the last period included installation of the pedestrian boardwalks helical piles was completed. Header beams installation and bolting to the helical was completed. Installation of timber joints was also completed. Hurricane clips were all nailed in. Placing of decking planks was continued and completed. The installation of railing, posts, and rails along the east and west sides of the boardwalk was started and completed. Grant update, identifying grants for lighting on the Trail to the Train project. Town of Amenia COVID-19 coronavirus. The Town of Amenia is currently closed to visitors, but individual departments can be reached by email, phone, and by appointment. Public comment for meetings can be sent by email to be read at the next meeting. The Town of Amenia website under State of Emergency has been updated with information provided by Dutchess County and the State of New York. Channel 22 has also been updated with current information, and canceled events have been removed. The notice that all recreation and other events held at the Amenia Town Hall have been canceled until further notice is on the website and Channel 22. All of the information from Dutchess County and New York State has been sent to the town board members and fire department's rescue squads. The Dutchess County coronavirus COVID-19 hotline is 845-486-3555 or go to website dutchessny.gov/coronavirus. The Town of Amenia is complying with all executive orders from the Governor's Office in Dutchess County. What you can do to protect yourself is wash your hands regularly, avoid touching your face, disinfect frequently, touch surfaces and objects, practice social distancing, and avoid crowds. Symptoms are shortness of breath, fever, and cough. You believe you have contacted COVID-19, call ahead to your primary care doctor or urgent care so they can take the necessary precautions upon your arrival. Town clerk report.
Good evening. The monthly share in the amount of $283.95 was remitted to the supervisor for monthly activity. The total share collected in the office was $296.95. Total taxes collected through this date, $5,364,804.60, of which $540.60 is for penalty collection. Total remaining uncollected amount is $777,376.02. Also circulated in everyone's packets are the minutes from January, February, and our meeting from our last meeting in March. Are you guys ready to move on those now, or do you want to wait to the end of the meeting?
I'm ready to vote.
We can do it now.
I just have one very small typo on the 20th before we move on that one.
Sure.
page 3. The second item, the engineering design services item, the tally of the roll call is incorrect. It's 3 ayes.
Not 3.
No.
Thank you. I have the, thank you.
Yep. You have the-
Got it. That'll be corrected before it goes online. Can't do the adding. So January 16, are you doing them as one group, or?
Does anybody remember, did I abstain from the item before that?
On the 20th?
Yeah, page 3, the top item at the very top of the page. Didn't I have a question about the, I don't recall.
I think you did, but I didn't know why, but.
Which one
Because
is?
we hadn't,
AKRF one?
I hadn't seen the document that AKRF said that they would honor the same rates as last year, if you guys recall.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go to the resolution.
Yeah, and I think the email was sent to you.
You did send it to me after the meeting, that's right, but at the time I hadn't seen it, so I think I abstained in that one.
Yeah, I think you did too.
I think. We might want to go back and check that one out.
I am.
You are right now?
Yeah. You want to see?
Yeah, he did abstain. I mean, that had been sent, but somehow got lost somewhere. Because it was part of an email.
Okay. February. Do you want to start with January 16?
yeah, so motion to accept January 16th minutes as presented with one change on page 2 that is already crossed out.
Do we
Motion-
have enough people here to vote on that? 'Cause-
Yeah, because I watched it,
Okay.
so I can vote.
So the motion that we're changing is the motion to appoint Erica Doyle to the Housing Board instead of the Zoning Review Committee.
Second?
She's the housing board?
Yeah.
Putting her on all the committees I can. I don't know why someone's telling me no. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 2-6.
Motion to accept the minutes from February 6th, 2020 as presented.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? February 20th with the two amendments of the 3 and the abstention.
Yeah, motion to accept the minutes from February 20th with 2 changes, abstention for the first item on page 3 for myself, and then the tally adjustment for the following item to 3.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Motion to accept the March 5th, 2020 minutes as presented.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. They'll be on the site tonight.
Thank you.
Vouchers, this evening I'm presenting to you. Vouchers totaling $1,620,587.73 as follows. General Fund A, $126,241.98. Highway Fund, $17,833.85. Amenia Lighting, $1,563. Wasik Lighting, $543.52. Amenia Water, $18,071.37. Trail to the Train, $309,249.38. Amenia Fire District, $625,707. Wasik Fire District, $396,000.
Yeah, you're shortchanging them there a few dollars.
$440. I was like, ooh, there's more going.
I think they would have noticed that.
I think they cashed that check already. And the Amenia Library, $125,000, again for a total of $1,620,587.73.
Motion to approve the payment of the vouchers as read. What's that?
Mike can't hear us, he wants us louder.
Oh, motion
No.
to pay claims as read.
Second?
Councilman
Any
Gutierrez.
questions?
The only thing I was digging around for was the original BAS quote to do the email migration. For some reason in my head, I recall it being less than the 4,800.
No, that's what it was.
That's what it was?
Yeah, Marge asked too, so we verified it.
Great.
Great, meaning yes.
Yes?
Councilwoman Doyle,
Yes.
Supervisor Prodi.
Yes.
Also, I'm just going to, for the record, present to you an abstract that was part of our prepaids, but unfortunately it wasn't on the prepaid announcement last month, and it was for a payment for a Trail to the Train for Colarusso, and it was in the amount of $116,488.25. So if I can just get approval on that one abstract, and it was missed as part of last month's tally.
Motion to approve payment of Calaruso in the amount of $116,488.25 for the period 1/27/2020 through 1/27/2020.
Thank you.
Second?
Councilman Gutierrez,
Yes.
Councilwoman Doyle,
Yes.
Supervisor Prodi.
Yes.
Also, just a couple administrative updates and things that we learned in the city. So I'm presenting to you tonight. In the month of January, I had 2 new staff members begin in the office, and they are working out great. So I'd like to formally hire, through the board's approval, Catherine Louie, Kate Louie. Her start date was 1/7/2020. And Patty Patricia Switsky, her start date was 1/29/2020. Both of them under the typist title, and their starting salary is $15.45.
Motion to approve hiring the 2 workers as read.
They're deputy town clerks, are they?
Yeah. Title, is there, right, deputy town clerk, is there
Yes.
titles?
They're not
Yeah.
typists? Or that's,
Deputy.
One is a, I believe is a typist, one is a deputy.
So,
Wait, now
Pat-
Erica is your deputy, right?
yeah, Erica's my first deputy, so Patty would be my second deputy. And then Kate would go under the typist records management
Yeah,
title.
they're listed under the county on the appropriate titles.
Just want to hire them officially.
Second?
Second, Damien? Councilman Gutierrez?
Yes.
Councilwoman Doyle?
yes.
Supervisor Prodi?
Yes.
Just as a reminder to the board that bids have been advertised for the Deep Hollow Stabilization Project. Bids are due on tomorrow, February 20th at 2 p.m. So bids are being collected in the office, and I'll be presenting them to you at your next regular town board meeting. Also, for those that are watching today, also we have advertised for the summer camp counselor positions, and our lawn mowing specs and bids are available. I just want to quickly reach out to everybody with all of that's going on and our health concerns. I know we do have a tendency of referring to social media as sometimes, godsend. I would like to let everybody know that we do have a website, www.ameniany.gov. The general telephone number here to the town hall is area code 845-373-8860. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us at our official town website or by calling the general number and listening to all the prompts And we are here, we are taking voice messages, we're taking emails, and we're answering you. Supervisor's been doing a great job keeping communications with the boards and our emergency response teams. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us directly if you have any questions or concerns, because that's what we're here. We've all been elected to represent you, so don't hesitate to reach out to us directly. So stay safe, stay healthy, and do as you're being advised, wash your hands. And that'll conclude the town clerk's report.
Okay, we have a water district report for March 2020. The total water produced in gallons in January was 1,635,800 gallons. February was 1,848,600 gallons. Daily average flow was, January was 52,800. Average flow in February was 63,700. Meter change, customer calls, none. Water line markouts, dig safely, New York, 33 Broadway, 410 Wood Duck Extension. Water main line leaks, 2 repaired water leak, 33 Broadway, locate line and leak, replace 14 feet of line, found several holes. 219 installed new service line, 4879 Route 22 to front house, will install new line to back house in spring. Other email server issues not communicating, installed new email service provider, set up account, working now. Well at 4879 Route 22 decommissioned as per regulations. Okay, and we have a highway report. Town of Amenia Highway Report. We have been continuing to chip brush along the roadsides, work with Lee's Tree Service, taking down some trees that were unsafe. Garbage, we worked a couple of days picking up garbage along our roadways. We have been out sweeping our intersections. We're scheduled to sweep on town roads on April 9th, 10th, and 13th. Our 2550 was put into Auctions International and sold for a price of $1,525. I have also contacted Southeast Auto Recycle Incorporated in Wingdale, New York. They gave me a price of $200 for the truck. I believe we should accept the bid for $1,525. As we know, this truck is unsafe. Our 2020 replacement truck has come in and currently is at Hudson River Truck and Trailer getting the body and plow put on. The truck should be done soon. I don't believe we have a Recreation Commission reports. Are there any other committee reports?
Just on the recreation, the last meeting was canceled. I don't know that a new date was set up for
Aren't
the
they
next-
scheduled on a regular day?
It's the Thursday.
Yeah, it's usually the
second-
Thursday in between our
Second
meetings.
Thursday.
Second Thursday.
Yeah. So my
I believe they
assumption is
didn't have a quorum, which is why they didn't have the meeting.
last meeting,
Yeah.
last month.
We canceled our CAC meeting for the current health crisis. Aren't we supposed to authorize the acceptance of the bid for $1,525 for the truck?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
Are you
I'll
making that motion?
make a motion that we accept the bid for $1,525 for our Ford 2550.
Second.
Councilman Gutierrez.
Yes.
Councilwoman Doyle.
Yes.
Supervisor Prodi.
Yes. Are there any other committee reports? You'll find in your packet the balance sheet for February and the operating statement. Do you have any questions on it? You don't, if you can always call me if you find something or have any questions after you've looked at it.
I do not have any questions.
You also find in, under other matters are the latest information. What Dutchess County is doing, they've have a Dutchess Business Notification Network of all the business groups that are in Dutchess County, and they are sending us an update to all the groups, and also letting us know what is currently going on with the business community. The businesses have been hard hit by this virus, and there are some things that are in place to help them. The Small Business Administration is targeted relief efforts for the nation's small businesses. One of the calls I got today was from a local business whose employees had been laid off, and they're having difficulty with the unemployment online, and it kept crashing. So I brought that issue to Dutchess County, and they are working with New York State to get the unemployment online up. And I also gave the business, a copy of this so that they knew what they could do what assistance there was out there for them. I mean, our code enforcement officer has notified all the restaurants that there are takeout, curbside, or delivery only. He brought them a copy of the Governor Cuomo's executive order, and he is going back and checking and making sure that they are following the order, since the order commissioned the code enforcement officers as the ones to make sure that the order is being followed. We've had people reach out, and I've been putting them with the right people, which is really wonderful about our town and our local people, that everybody wants to help people who can't get out, can't shop, and whatever other assistance they need. Silo Ridge in particular reached out to me. They've been in touch with the school and the county, and also the food pantries, to see what they can do to help. So we're very lucky that a lot of people have stepped up to see what they can help. And if there's anything the town can do to help anyone, please let us know. Are there any other town board comments?
I have a couple. Just on that note, Victoria, about the small business help from the county, 2 items tomorrow. The county is holding a conference call for small businesses at 1 p.m. just to go through the help that's available and what steps the county is taking.
Yeah, I forwarded that to a lot of the businesses.
Great. So that phone number is 845-765-7121. And then on the same, at the federal level, SBA, like Sam, Bill, Adam.gov, that is the disaster loan assistance for small businesses. Some folks had problems with that website as well. I had heard, but hopefully those are being resolved. You can also call them. Also, tomorrow, an update from the federal level. Our House of Representatives rep is holding a town hall. That's at 6:30 p.m. on what is going on at the federal level to help folks in our district. That phone number to dial into that conference call is 855-905-3295. That's being put together, hosted by Antonio Delgado's office. 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. And Altice also, you mentioned that at the outset, Victoria. They have put a program into place where they're offering 60 days of free Wi-Fi for any students, K through 12, and college students that have been displaced or have had classes canceled because of this virus. I'm not sure, maybe somebody else on the board knows what the process is for folks to sign up for that. The press release that Altice had just said that any new customers would get 60 free days if they had a displaced student. Just a shout out to the Weebatuck admins and teachers and staff. That was a very short period of notice that they got that school was being canceled last week, and they put a breakfast and lunch program into place, both pickup and delivery to households and students that needed that meal support, got iPads for all the students, and put a remote work program in place. So that was no small feat. Congrats to them. And that's it. I think, just as Victoria said, help out if you can and be kind. And there's a lot of people that have lost their jobs, and there's a lot of people that are scared and very anxious. And it's time to help your neighbor and be neighborly and be kind. And I would also, to Dawn's earlier point about social media, try to trade facts only. I know there's a lot of, I saw somebody get very upset the other day because they thought that they could maybe get this virus and give it to their dog, or it's humorous, but it's also like, that's a real concern that folks have a lot of. So, if you're looking for facts about the health aspects of this, I would encourage people to get them from cdc.gov, and try to do your best to put people at ease and not share misinformation. Thank you.
I'm of the mind that we should go ahead with our planned cleanup day on April 18th. That's Saturday, April 18th, as I think you should just take ordinary precautions, but I think picking up roadside trash with gloves and, with using your best judgment is something that we could participate in, unless somebody has information to say that would not be a safe activity. But I think getting outside is a welcome relief, and doing it with safe distance is a good idea. So it would be starting at 9:30 a.m. in both at M&T Bank, the Fountain Square. There'll be some contractor bags available for you to pick up, and some gloves to wear if you don't have any that are appropriate. And then also there'll be gloves and contractor bags at Borden Park, the little, the two picnic tables with the historic signs right there in the hamlet of Wassaic. We'll have them just sitting out. And if you want help picking up your garbage at the end, because we can transport it for free to the transfer station in Wingdale at between 11:30 and 12:30, I'll be driving around to pick up trash bags. You can call me at 845-489-7826 and let me know where your bags are so I can swing by and pick them up. It closes at 1, but Welsh has been very gracious and is willing to hold up for us, but my goal is to be leaving at 12:30 with as much roadside debris and litter as we can take. Thank you.
Any other town board comments?
I actually was just wondering if anybody had further ideas about converting our streetlights to LED. Had anybody?
Actually, I wanted to wait till Jim got
Okay.
back
All right.
so that we could discuss it, have a full board.
Okay.
And he won't be back until the second meeting in April.
Do you know if the COC had a chance to discuss that at all?
I
And I had
had-
sent that to Michael and
Yeah, I was
Sharon.
going to forward it to, Leo had some suggestions, and the CAC can also look at it. Yes, I meant to forward it on and say that anybody who wanted to go to NYSEG's headquarters, right, there's examples of the different intensities and colors that you can request, and it does sound like the warm light would be better than the harsh.
Yeah, one of the things that said was that it didn't have to be the same across the board. We could pick different sections to have different intensities.
Right. So I think, the
But
more we
it's-
can go down and, educate ourselves as to what would be appropriate in which areas, that would be good.
Well, it's something that's going to take, some research that, we're not going to do quickly, just so make sure we get it right the first time.
Yeah. Speaking of Jim, actually, so tomorrow morning, Mike and Dawn and Victoria and I are going to try a test of our video conferencing software that we have through Microsoft. If this works out and it meets the lawyers' standards, the governor's made some changes through executive order to the open meetings law, and so we might be able to get Jim onboarded sooner than April, potentially, if we can work that out.
Okay. Are there any other town board comments? Would you like to do the honors?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
7:30. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?